Welcome to the Administrator series of the Missing Youth training modules. In this series, I'll walk you through the extra features available to administrators within your agency. We'll start out by looking at the different levels of permissions that you can give your staff in their account and show you how to manage those accounts. Before we end off, I'll also show you how to archive your youth's client profiles in the system. Your staff may occasionally submit requests to archive old profiles, and we need you to make sure that's the best thing to do. As agency administrators, we leave it up to you to manage the staff accounts for your organization. So let me show you how to do just that. Let's get started. This table shows the types of permissions you can assign to staff. Staff are split up into three categories: youth workers, supervisors, and administrators. That's you. Youth workers have fairly limited access. For example, they can add and update client records, plus create new risk assessments, and also run reports. However, they are prevented from archiving any client records or risk assessments. Supervisors, on the other hand, have a lot more responsibilities. They can also archive client records and risk assessments and initiate transfers of clients to other agencies. Administrators are the only people who can create and archive staff. In this system, we never delete anyone, instead we archive them. If that staff member returns, you can simply return their account to active status, or, in a case of legal proceedings, we could get their information out of the archive. Alright, now let me show you how to create new staff accounts and archive the old ones. First, log in to the main dashboard. From there, locate the navigation bar on the left side and choose the Administrative button. On this page, you'll see a list of your staff. Right now, it's just me and Erica, but we've recently just hired a new supervisor named Marlene. To create Marlene's new account, click the Add Profile in the top right corner. On this screen, you're first presented with an option to upload a picture. This image is not used anywhere in the system except on this page, so it's completely optional. Whatever works best for you. In our case, we've got Marlene's staff picture, so we'll add it in. We will enter Marlene's name and date of birth. Their birthday is needed when submitting information to the police department. If you don't know their birthday, that's fine too. Your staff will be prompted to enter it the first time they create a risk assessment. Next, enter their email address. This email is also where their invitation to create a password will be sent to, so be sure you got it right. The address field is optional. In our case, we will record which home Marlene will be working out of. Now select their user level. This is the set of permissions we talked about in the beginning of the video. In our case, Marlene is our new supervisor, so we'll select that option. Last, enter the best number to reach your staff at. Give everything a final look over to make sure it's correct, and then press the Save button. Great. Marlene is now in the system. In a few moments, you will receive an email with a link to set password for the account we just created for her. Now, what about staff that have left or need to immediately have their access to the system turned off? In cases like that, we archive the staff member. This will prevent them from logging in, but won't delete any records they may have worked on. In this example, we will archive Erica. To archive a staff member, return to the administrative page, then click the pencil icon next to their name. Make sure you've selected the right staff member, then scroll to the bottom and click the Deactivate button. You will then be returned to the previous page with the list of staff profiles. You'll now notice that Erica is listed as inactive under her status. If you ever need to reactivate an account, click the pencil icon next to the profile like you did before and select Activate from the bottom of the page. Advise your staff to check their email accounts. Inside, they will have received a message from our system with a link to reset their password. Congratulations! You have now completed the Staff Accounts tutorial. To continue, the next video in the Administrator Training Series you should watch is called Client Archiving.